Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppers. Today, joined by
Brett.
Vanomyces doing another great notion beer. This one I've had at MBCC, and I had it last year, but to be 100% honest, I don't remember it at all. You have so much beer at Mikkel Beer Celebration,
Yes.
and this was one of the beers that got lost in the mix. Maybe it's also because it's a style I usually not, enjoy too much, but it's a Milkshake IPA. But we have to get it. It's great.
Probably nothing that really stands out at a festival.
Maybe no, but it's what we've had from Great Notion has been really good. I'm hoping this will be nice, even though it's not a style I enjoyed too much. But this is
a cute label.
Yeah, this is their passion fruit mochi. Yeah, it's a dope label. As with all their stuff so far.
With some kind of avatar mochi.
Yeah, it's a 7% milkshake IPA, and I guess it's inspired by mochi because you have this kind of Japanese-looking bear. I guess it's like the Eurasian bear or something. There's a bear that looks slightly similar to this.
Yeah.
Because it's pounding mochi on the label. Because you pound mochi with this, and mochi is like a glutinous rice dessert, I think. So to imitate it, they made this IPA with passion fruit, vanilla, and toasted rice and lactose.
Yeah, milk, sugar, vanilla, and passion fruit and citron mosaic hops.
Citron mosaic. So the whole mochi part must be the toasted rice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's such a cute artwork. I like it.
Yeah,
We'll see how much we
cute.
like the beer, but it's from here. It smells nice. I love passion fruit. Usually I'm just not into these at all, but we'll see what we think. So pour is exactly what you expect from a Milkshake IPA. Very hazy and very...
Pancaked.
Yeah, it's kind of pancaked. It's not a lot of head. A little bit of a white head on mine.
Yeah.
But it does look nice. But yeah, let's check out the aroma. It actually smells nice.
It smells like rice.
It smells... Have you ever smelled like rice?
Definitely smells like rice.
Almost like horchata, like this sweet ricey thing.
Do you see like a similarity between rice and like cooked coconut or something?
Oh yeah, I can see that. Or coconut milk.
Yeah.
But it has like a sweet vanilla. It's almost like...
Yeah,
it
vanilla,
smells a
coconut, rice,
or almost
passion fruit.
I don't know. Do you do? I know oat milk and all these things are big. Is rice milk a thing?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it's almost like it's a milky ricey thing. It smells
like
more
coconut rice. Yeah,
it's very passion fruity too.
Yeah,
it smells more like a cocktail,
like
than
Asian
beer.
cocktail.
Yeah, it smells more like a cocktail than a beer.
Yeah,
it's like passion fruit. But the hops are totally overshone by the passion fruit. But I think this is what I expected.
The rice coconutty-esque thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I expected from what they say. But
it's weird, but it smells good.
Well, let's try it. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, it's like a bitter, hoppy, ricey... I don't know. It's definitely Milkshake IPA. Also, we gotta give a shout out to Erlings Flaskebutik because we bought this locally at our new bottle shop in town. So check them out if you're in Aalborg. Just need to give these guys a shout out because they're brand new and we want them to stick around. If you're in Aalborg, go down and check it out. They got a lot of stuff from these guys. This is exactly what I expected though.
Yeah, it's like ricey, coconutty, milky. Passion fruit.
Yeah, but it's
mangoey.
But it's got like a dry,
like a dank.
Yeah, and it's got like a dry, pithy, hoppy thing. Like it has that dryness on the palate that you'd get from a New England IPA.
Yeah,
it's actually rather enjoyable, but it's very Milkshake IPA like.
Yeah, and the problem for me with this style is just it gets a bit messy, but it's still a pretty enjoyable drink. Example of the style.
Yeah, I think it tastes more or less more than like a cocktail than a beer, or if you did like a mix between a cocktail and a beer. I think my girlfriend might love this because when I did this video of the Talus hop, when I did the video of the Talus hop beers, I loved them, but some of them were so bright and green. And she was like, "Do you really like this?" She thought it was like so astringent on the palate. I think she'd like this more because it tastes more like just sweeter passion fruit, kind of juice-esque flavors.
But this reminds me of like beer. Passion fruit sorbet. It's very much sorbet-like. Then with these coconutty, ricey, vanilla flavors.
I think a lot of people will think as we've said often, this is dope, and it's really nice because you got so much passion fruit. It has like this sweet vanilla-y, ricey thing. I've never had
sorbet-esque thing.
And sorbet is like you mix rice pudding and sorbet almost.
Yeah.
It's to me it's slightly horchata-like because of this ricey vanilla thing. But I've never had mochi, so I can't really compare it to mochi.
No.
But it's a very simple beer.
Yeah.
Because it's exactly what it tastes like.
It doesn't really do much else than what we've already told you. So, yeah. Again, coconut, rice, vanilla-esque thing with a passion fruity
edge
thing.
Yeah. There's no
passion fruit sorbet.
Malt character, specifically the hops with Citra Mosaic. To be honest,
there's like a hint of a maybe slightly dank edge, but
but it's not like you could specifically point out the hops. I think this is the kind of like I'd say almost gateway beer into modern craft beer because it tastes more like a fruit cocktail than it does a beer. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I don't enjoy these milkshake IPAs too much. But I think a lot of people think these are so dope because they have a lot of flavors.
To me, they should name this probably a cocktail IPA instead of milkshake because I don't think
it doesn't taste like a milkshake.
No, it doesn't really taste like a milkshake, and it doesn't really taste like a smoothie. It's much more like a cocktail.
And as a drinking product, you sit and sip on it. It tastes very nice. It's just not something I think I'd seek out.
No.
Because it's very...
I much more enjoyed the West Coast IPA and the Kettle Sour.
Yeah, I think the West Coast IPA is the best so far.
Yeah, especially. But I also think the Kettle Sour was better than this because it had more freshness and just vibrancy, whereas this is more sweet and adjuncty.
But it still tastes nice.
Yeah.
And it's got nice flavor.
It's still a nice tasting beer or whatever you want to call it.
But it's exactly what the label says. It tastes like a bit of ricey, milky, sweet vanilla flavor with lots of passion fruit. Yeah. The hops, again, they're drowned by everything else, but this is one of my problems with the style is because it's not that, beer-like. It tastes more like a cocktail. But that's the cool thing about craft beer. You can do stuff like this. You can make it taste really fun. And I think if you talked to me 2 years ago, I would think this was insane.
It still tastes very nice.
It tastes very nice.
Good example.
But this is not,
it doesn't get too cloying or too tart or it's still pretty balanced and but it's just not. Yeah.
It's just not what I seek out anymore. These kind of beers similar to this, I'm not. It's exactly my thoughts as with the Trillium double serve, twice the daily
serving. Yeah,
twice the daily serving. It's like it's nice and it tastes good for what it is, but I just prefer a regular IPA over this, and an IPA that's drier too and less sweet. But what I like is that it's not overtly sweet. It does have a little bit of dryness and like a bright passion fruit thing, but
I like it a bit more than the Trillium twice a daily serving. I will give it a 91.
Yeah, I was thinking a straight 91, but I think I'll join you on the 91 because it is definitely better than that one because that one was too much.
Trillium was maybe an 89, 88.
Yeah, because it was so sweet and it was it was just a bit much. This is still there is something reminiscent of maybe if you cross this with
freshness and tartness.
Yeah, but maybe if you think of this as a cross between it's hard to say. It's a bit more beer-like.
Yeah. It's just a bit more balanced, It doesn't just go sweet like the Trillium.
and for a style I usually don't enjoy too much. I think this is quite nice.
Yeah. It's a pretty good cocktail-esque beer.
Yeah, I think this is a very good introduction beer to people who are looking to check out craft beer because it's a lot not like beer.
Yeah,
I think
it
that's
doesn't
why
really taste like beer.
Yeah, I think why it intrigues a lot of people. And I think, we've only had a couple beers from these guys so far, and they've been really nice. And they seem like they can manage to make these kind of beers taste a little bit beer-like still.
Yeah.
They don't
and
tend
still balanced.
They don't tend to go into be so fake and like crazy that they're too much. It's like right in between. Yeah. But that being said, I can't go higher than 91 either because it's, I think it's just a bit. I'd just rather have an IPA. Yeah.
It's a very good IPA or West Coast IPA from these guys, or one of their imperial styles.
What was it? Afterglow? No.
Yeah.
Was it Afterglow?
Yeah. The West
would-
Coast IPA.
That was amazing. I would drink so much of that. I think a lot of people would disagree, but to me, this
definitely the best, better than this.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
But it's still a nice milkshakey.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people will like this. So
and we had to check it out. I mean, when do you get the chance to try Great Notion?
Yeah, and Great Notion are good at this. You
Yeah.
know, rather we like it or not.
Yeah, I mean, it's tart passion fruit, it's vanilla, it's got the ricey. It's got all the flavors they talk about themselves. So, 1991 is a good grade for this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if you guys had a chance to try Great Notion's passion fruit mochi, let us know what you thought of it. They do variants on this too, so maybe you had some of those. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun drinking beer. A lot of people will love this a lot more than we did, but it was a shot for sure. But man, that West Coast IPA.
Yeah.
Dope. We still have a double IPA to try. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Straight double IPA.
Yeah, no nut stuff. And it's New England, so... And I haven't had New England IPA from these guys in a long time.
Me neither.
Which I guess this is... Well, no. Milkshake New England IPA, it's kind of... It's not really similar, but a little bit, you know. But, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
So... If you guys had a chance to try Passion Fruit Mochi from Great Notion, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer review.